Hey guys, what's up? It's Kelly. Today what I got going on for you is I am actually doing my simple glowy dewy summer makeup routine. I want to get this video going, so if you guys want to stick around and watch how I get this makeup look, then just keep on watching. Absolutely loving this makeup routine. I've been doing it for about a week now. Where I live, it's been 80s and rainy, so super hot, super humid. This look lasts all day and yet it looks nice, dewy, glowy, super duper natural. First of all, I want to say that no matter what, you should be taking care of your skin before you put on makeup. Today, what I started off with for my skincare prep is I washed my face with water this morning, and then I sprayed my face down with the Mario Badescu lavender spray. This is one of my favorites for keeping any redness away, staying nice and hydrated, and also it does help with my acne too. After that facial spray, I go in with my Dermalogica Dynamic Skin Recovery. This one has an SPF of 50, which I absolutely recommend using an SPF during the summertime. If you guys don't already have an SPF in your makeup, I would recommend doing either a facial sunscreen or a moisturizer with a high SPF in it. Today I'm starting off with the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil. This one is non-comedogenic, so if you are acne prone or oily prone, I always recommend non-comedogenic products, also for the summertime too, and if you're going to be wearing it long wear, you don't want it to be clogging your pores. This one is in the color True Beige Buff. So if you guys have been watching me the last couple weeks, I've been talking about how much I love tinted moisturizers. I recently saw this new product from NYX Cosmetics and I had to pick it up. It's only $10. It's a skin tint veil. So it's a very, very low coverage. Honestly, I've tried to build it up to a medium coverage and it's just very low coverage. I really like this, helping with any redness or imperfections in the skin, but it never gets too heavy on the face or feels thick. Honestly, I can never feel it on the face throughout the day, which is another reason why I grab for it so often. And it has an 8-hour wear. What? I like buffing this in with a brush. Some people like doing fingers, some people like doing sponges. I just prefer brushes. You guys know me. So then it just gives a nice tinted veil to the face. It doesn't look too high coverage whatsoever, but it covers a couple of my imperfections, etc. Next, I'm going in with my Smashbox Studio Skin Concealer. This is my favorite concealer for over the top of like tinted moisturizers or lightly tinted products. And the reason why is because this is also a light to medium coverage concealer. It says medium to full, but honestly, more light to medium. I don't use a whole lot of this. I mostly am just worried about this little spot of acne on my forehead, the darkness on my under eyes, and then if you did see, I did put some on my chin too, because my chin tends to get red as well. For buffing it in, I'm just using that same foundation brush. I don't know why. I do have concealer brushes, I do have like sponges and stuff, but I figure if I'm getting one makeup brush dirty, why not get it twice as dirty? So when I work it into my under eyes, I always also work it into the tops of my eyelids, just to give a little bit of that extra coverage, give my face a little bit more dimension and cover up any imperfections on my eyelids. My eyelids are very veiny, and I don't think that just because the rest of my face is covered that my eye imperfections shouldn't be covered as well. Next product I'm going in with is my Glossier Cloud Paint Seamless Cheek Color. This is in the color Beam. I start by putting a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I take my two middle fingers, and while my foundation is still tacky, I start buffing this color into the cheek area. So I'm doing little light patting and swiping motions. I'm trying my hardest not to pull up any of the product that I put down already, but just simply incorporate that blush color into the foundation. Okay, this next step is totally optional. If you guys don't like setting your foundation at all, don't set it. For this look, I'm not going to be setting my full face, but I will be setting a little bit underneath my under eyes because they tend to crease up and wear off the fastest out of all of my makeup throughout the day. So I'm just doing teeny little bit right in the inner corner and underneath my lower lash line. This is the NYX Cosmetics Can't Stop Won't Stop powder in the color Light. So yeah, just a little bit on the under eyes. Another thing, if you are not doing anything on the eyelids, I would recommend setting them with powder as well, just because this setting powder will give a little bit more of that coverage, and it will also keep you from creasing throughout the day too. Okie doke, so next I'm going in with my ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Flexitarian. This one is going to be a buttery consistency as well. I'm using it on a synthetic little brush from Glow Skin Beauty. This brush will be linked down below if you guys are interested in checking it out. I use it literally every single day. Since I didn't set down my foundation today, I start in patting motions just to distribute the product without pulling up any of my foundation or concealer. If you can see where I'm placing the product, Nikki Tutorials taught me this. So you're up on the high point of the cheekbone, but then you also drag it down onto the cheek in connection with the corner of your mouth. Obviously, I don't go all the way down to my mouth. I stay mostly mid-cheek, but just keeping that highlight line from my cheekbone to the corner of my mouth. So little patting, swiping motions, and then I'll start doing the swiping motions back and forth if I want the look to be more intensified. So we want this look to look more on the dewy side. So I also do a little bit of highlighting all over the rest of the face too. I basically highlight all over the end of my nose. I do a little bit right between the eyes. Boom, boom. Teeny bit on the chin. Cupid's bow always. This brush is also really nice because you can flip it to the side and then get that highlighter on the side of the brush. We're just going to highlight above and below that brow bone and connect it to our highlight on the cheek. For the sake of highlighting, I am also going to take a little bit on my middle finger and pop it into the inner corner of my eye. Gives a little bit more of a brightness, lightness. Keeps the eyes nice and open looking. We love that. Fresh face. Next on our to-do list is eyebrows. I was going to use my brow definer, but I think I'm going to use my Brow Wiz instead. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Taupe. My brow tint has completely or almost completely been depleted. So we're going in with a lighter brow today, something a little bit more summery for you blondes out there. For a summertime look, I like a little bit more of a wispy brow, so we're kind of haphazardly filling them in. I'm just kind of giving them a little bit more structure in certain areas, such as building out my tail a bit more and making underneath my arch a little bit more crisp. I do go back through and add a couple hair strokes through the top of the brow just to make it a little bit more cohesive. If you ever mess up, feel free to take a spoolie and just spoolie through that brow. And then we go through and add a couple hair strokes in the front, because I don't know what it is, but like only a few hairs grow in the front here, and I always have to add just a little bit more of a thickness through there. I used to pluck my eyebrows way out, not like way out to where it ruined them, but out enough to where my front brow hairs don't really listen to me anymore. Okie doke, next product I'm going in with is the Glossier Boy Brow. This is in the color Clear. At some point I do want to update and get one or two of their tinted colors, but for right now I'm kind of just like using up product and retrying things that I used to love. I really do love the Boy Brow. I think it sets everything down really nicely. I wish it was a little bit more sticky so it cemented them in place better. And occasionally I get a little bit more of those white specks after it's dry. So I wish it dried a little bit more clear. All in all, decent brow gel. And since the face isn't set and it's so dewy, at least your brows will be set and stay in place. Right. Alright babies, at this point you can definitely put some lashes on or eyeshadow on. I usually like to do my summer face base first and then do a light eyeshadow afterwards. Today I'm not going to be wearing eyeshadow just because I wanted to get this makeup done fast because I have to go to work. So I'm going in with my Bad Gal Bang mascara next and just building up a nice length and volume to my lashes. Okay, totally up to you guys if you want to do a lip color. Today I don't really want to, so chapstick it is. Since I didn't set my face down with powder, I am going in with a setting spray today. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I personally like the D-Slick a little bit better, but I have like 3 of these bottles and might as well use them while I have them, right? Whenever I spray my face with a setting spray, I try not to open my eyes as much as possible until my eyelids and eyebrows have dried completely down, just because I don't want to promote that creasing. Alright guys, there you go. There you have it. This is my simple summer dewy makeup routine. Honestly, this makeup routine lasts me absolutely all day, 8+ hours, which is awesome. Everything wears super duper nice throughout the day and I absolutely love that. I love makeup routines that make me look like I have absolutely natural skin and have skin loving ingredients in them as well. If you guys are not subscribed yet, please hit that big red subscribe button. I actually upload twice a week, 2 times a week, every Tuesday and Thursday, so if you guys would stick around for my Tuesday and Thursday videos, I would greatly appreciate it. And also, if you guys like my makeup videos, please hit that big fat thumbs up, because then it tells me to make more makeup videos for you guys, and I'm trying to get better at that too, because I'm getting back into my makeup groove, if you know what I mean. For now, I have to get going because I have to go to work. Like I say in every single one of my videos, I absolutely love each and every one of you, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!